Welcome to BSc Statistics students. So in this class, show that sample variance S square, small s square, is a consistent estimator of the population variance sigma square in the normal population. So this is one of the result of consistent estimator, or you can consider one of the example of the consistent estimator. So what is the formula of S square? To prove this result, the proof what I'm doing the proof here. So S square is the sample variance. So S square is equal to it is 1 by n summation I is equal to 1 to n xi minus x bar whole square. Let us consider, which means it is drawn from let us consider x1, x2 and so on xn, a random sample of size n drawn from a normal population with mean mu and variance sigma square. Right, in which with mean mu at x follows a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square. This is what consideration of the random sample which is drawn from the population. Now, now if you consider the distribution, we know the distribution of ns square by sigma square. Ns square by sigma square, n into s square divided by sigma square follows a chi-square distribution with n minus 1 degrees of freedom. This is the distribution of ns square by sigma square, the chi-square distribution. And we know the mean and variance of chi-square distribution, that is expectation of ns square by sigma square, that is mean, it is equivalent to be mean of the chi-square distribution with n degrees of freedom is n, that is here n minus 1 degrees of freedom, therefore it is n minus 1, and variance of ns square by sigma square, it is nothing but variance is for n degrees of freedom is 2n, and here it is n minus 1, therefore 2 into n minus 1. So these are the two results we can easily obtain, that is 2 into n minus 1. So with these values, I'm using the one of the result. I'm using the one of the theorem of the consistency, that is expectation of Tn tends to 0, Tn tends to theta, and variance of Tn tends to 0 as n tends to infinity. That's what I consider result. Then Tn is a consistent estimator of the parameter theta. So here consider Tn is equal to x, Tn is equal to s square, and theta is equal to sigma square, the parameter. Tn is the statistic I'm considering s square, theta is equal to sigma square, the population parameter, theta is equal to sigma square, that is population variance. So now I have to prove that s square is a sample variance, s square is an unbiased estimate, is a consistent estimator of the population variance sigma square, is a consistent estimator of the population variance sigma square. So for which I calculate here you see from this I calculate expectation of s square, from this I calculate variance of s square. Right, you consider expectation of ns square by sigma square is equal to n minus 1. So better to consider here the expectation of n square by sigma square, n by sigma square I'm taking outside the expectations. So expectation of ax is equal to a into expectation of x, where a is constant. So therefore n by sigma square into expectation of s square is equal to n minus 1. So which implies I have to calculate expectation of s square is equal to n minus 1 by n into sigma square, which you can write is equal to, if you divide with n, then it is n by n is 1 minus 1 by n into sigma square. So if you apply as n tends to infinity, if you calculate this value as n tends to infinity, that is expectation of s square, now it is tends to as n tends to infinity 1 by n, which is as n tends to infinity, it is 1 by n tends to 0, and 1 minus 0, 1 into sigma square is sigma square. So expectation of s square tends to sigma square as n tends to infinity, the first one. I have proved the first one. Now I take variance of ns square by sigma square is equal to 2 into n minus 1. Okay, 2 into n minus 1. which implies to if you take outside NS variance of AX, that is outside the variance n by x sigma square. We know variance of a constant. I write the property here. Variance of AX is equal to A square into variance of x. Like that, if you take n into sigma square, n and sigma square constants, which if you take outside, n square by sigma square whole square, that is sigma power 4 into variance of s square is equal to 2 into n minus 1. This is what the result. Variance of ax is equal to a square into variance of x, that is n square by sigma power 4 into variance of s square, which implies variance of s square is equal to 2 into n minus 1 by n square into sigma power 4 into sigma power 4. This is what variance of x square is equal to 2 into n minus 1 by n square into sigma power 4. So which implies that I'm considering, okay, leave it, and as I'm considering as n tends to infinity. If you consider the limits as n tends to infinity, what would be the value of variance of s square? That is variance of s square is equal to then, and if you apply n tends to infinity, and if you apply as n tends to infinity, then it becomes 0. It is tending to 0. It will tend to 0. Right, variance of s square, then we can easily apply the limits as n tends to infinity. In the denominator you have n, and so therefore the value becomes 0. Also we can write, for example, you may have a doubt to write here, so that if you take common, 2 into n by n square is 1 by n and minus 1 by n square. Okay, n by n square is one cancelled, 1 multiplied by 1 by minus 1 by n square sigma power 4. Now if you apply the limits here, then obviously it is nothing but, if you apply as n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0, it is tends to 0. So therefore this is value 0. So therefore variance of s square tends to 0. Now we have two kinds of results we can easily observe here. As n tends to infinity, expectation of s square tends to sigma square, and variance of s square tends to 0. That is, if you apply this this result, this theorem, expectation of Tn tends to theta and variance of Tn tends to 0 as n tends to infinity, then as Tn is a consistent estimator of theta. Similarly, as n tends to infinity, expectation of s square tends to sigma square and variance of s square tends to 0, then s square is a consistent estimator of sigma square. This is what the final result of proving therefore the sample variance s square is a consistent estimator of population variance sigma square in the normal population. Hope you understand. Thank you very much.